What is up, YouTube? Thank you for coming back and showing your support. I hope you give this video a thumbs up. Let's get it shared. Everybody needs to know about the subject I am going to talk about. So, that being said, let's jump right into it. I do not have anybody on my panel right now. This is a last minute thing, and my partner is at work. I am so disgusted of how every creator on YouTube right now is literally covering the same case over and over and over and over again, adding their own speculation, their own, you know, their own opinions, calling them facts. Okay. It is definitely very frustrating for those of us that actually care about getting these victim stories out there and without lying to get views. It's sad. Hey Jody. Hey Arctic. This was last minute video. I don't know if you want to come on panel, but I'm driving to the store and I was just thinking about how furious I am. It's bullshit. Hey Spitfire. Everybody go please subscribe to Spitfire's channel. She is just starting off. And we need to all support her. Let's get her to 100 so she can start going live. She's definitely been a great advocate, a great voice for missing children, missing adults, just an advocate for everybody. So please go subscribe. Hold on. I am about to add a link in here real quick. Give me a minute because I'm driving and I do not want to wreck. Copied. Comments. I'm just going to add a link if anyone wants to step on here and say a few words on how they feel about the situation. Hey, Grass. Oh, I meant to get back to you, Grass, but I will in a little bit. So I was just thinking to myself, and I was watching one of my stalkers and Grass's stalkers last night. I will not say their name and give them attention because they don't deserve it. Most of these creators are just about drama. They see that drama brings in views, and it's not okay for the true crime community to do. If you are here really to advocate, and is somebody on here? Hold on. Oh no. It's not okay, and I am so frustrated at, like, what can we do? We can continue. Hey Sarah, we can continue to, call them out, but we also need these people that also agree with us to unsubscribe. Stop watching them. It's definitely not okay for what they are doing. Bullhorn fucking Betty Boop is over there with her damn bullhorn with, Quentin's at Quentin's house. It's ridiculous. I am so sick of it. I dropped the link. Anyone wants to hop on here, you are welcome to it. So yeah, I was about to bring up Faye, who is irrelevant as fuck, which she thinks she's not. I don't know. But she continues to talk about myself, talk about bras, talk about Burnett, talk about Kyron Horman's case that she knows nothing about, and it's disgusting. And I'm so sick of it, you guys. Please, if you are subscribed to one of these people that just like making stories happen, you know, false stories just for views and clicks, please unsubscribe, you guys. We can't, it's not okay. It's really not okay. Hey Sarah.
Hi, love.
Sarah,
Can you hear me?
what are you doing? Yeah, no, I can.
Okay. I love you. I love your heart. You have such a big heart. But you know, and I love what you're trying to do, but you know, I'm just gonna keep it real. Ain't nobody gonna unsubscribe from people. Maybe a few will, but these YouTubers have been around for years and they've got their, you know, hoofs in the ground, they've got their followers. I don't agree with everything or the way they go about to do it all, but they do bring us a lot of information.
They
Some
bring us a
some
lot.
misinformation does come through as well. Like
Yeah,
I
that's
see what you're saying and everything, but at the same time, it's just like, you know, it's just it is what it is. It's not going to change. It's been this way for a very long
no,
time.
but
You
that's
know,
the thing. But that's the
it's
thing.
sad.
People think that we can't make a change, but we really can. We
Mm,
definitely can make a change. It's
I've
something.
seen I've seen YouTubers go at it with each other, press charges on each other, go to court over each other, and then work together again later on a case because it was about a child. You know what I mean? Like, I don't, there are some that do it for clickbait, but there's a lot that are just so passionate about it that they go about it a certain way that people don't like. You know what I mean? And it's hard to differentiate the ones unless you have like, you know what I mean? Like you can see who's like really trying to do this for the kids or trying to do this for clicks and views.
And those
But
are the ones.
if they don't keep being repetitive and going over and over the same cases again, then what are they doing? They're just gonna, you know, post it once and then not talk about it again. No, they want to keep it, and because a lot of cases go away because people stop talking about them. So
I
what
don't know
they're,
if.
you
Oh,
know, they just want to keep it going. They're going to keep going over it, and if new information comes in, now I know there's a lot of them that will address the misinformation and try to prove or disprove it. I mean, there's so many angles to it. There's so many angles to the YouTubers and how they go about doing what they do. You know what I mean?
well, for the shitty ones that we know are not here
Yeah.
for the right reasons, we definitely need to speak out about it more. I mean, I don't know if you agree with Bullhorn Betty, but I don't think anybody really agrees with what she does.
I don't agree with what everything she does, but I will say that she gets it done. You know, some people are, you know, very passionate and they go about things to where people think it's a little harsh, you know. Um, I'm trying to think of the word, but I can't right now because I have a headache. But people go about things a certain way, and as long as they get the deed done, then hey, right? And so I don't agree with a lot of stuff that Blowhorn Betty has done, but I also don't like discredit her and her getting things done. Does that make sense?
I see. I don't know because I don't agree with anything she does, like with the Summer Wells case and all that stuff. It's just out of line. Why Arctic said, why stay on one case for weeks at a time when thousands of kids are missing and there's so many that don't get their stories told. So these bigger creators, instead of going over the ones that they know are going to give them views, why are they not covering these stories that need
Well,
to be
because a
heard?
lot of them are more of a discussion. Does that make sense? Like they're still bringing awareness, but they discuss the case as long as it's ongoing, because the
Hey,
case
Arctic.
hasn't, wrapped up. If a case hasn't wrapped up, they're going to continue to go over that case until it
They beat a
comes
dead
to.
horse into the ground is what they do. They go over the same shit over and over and over again and turn the case into a shit show because it brings
Oh, a lot of them do,
revenue,
yeah.
it brings revenue. And Bullhorn Betty's one of the fucking worst ones of all. She did it in
Yeah.
the Summer Wells case. She did it in the Gabby Petito case. She's doing it in Quentin's case. So, I mean, if you've got something new to say, great. If not, shut the fuck up and give the kid that's not getting any attention some airtime.
Yes, I definitely agree on that. And these people, it's just speculation. It's them saying that these are facts, but it's not facts if it's their opinion. We need to, if they're going to say something about a case, it needs to be coming from LE, and it needs to be coming from a source that they can have those, facts on and show, but a lot of them don't.
Well, a
You
lot of
need
them do go off speculation or hearsay because
exactly.
Ellie doesn't provide the
Well,
facts.
did it ever
Like
occur?
for real quick, for instance, the Brian Laundrie case, everybody was outside that house. Police said they knew right where he was, and guess what? He was not in that house. Blowhorn Betty was out there. MGL was out there. Everybody was out there trying to, get the parents to talk and stuff. I know that they go about it a different way and everything. But when you think about it, they were being fed BS from LE, which in most cases is the case. So they go out there and they talk to neighbors and they have people call in and they go off of what they can. So they try to bring some clarity to the situation, to the case.
But
And sometimes it takes it a long time, many, many videos to get to a certain point.
There's a right way and a wrong way to go about doing it, and creating a fucking scene out in front of someone's house isn't the way to do it. I call out law enforcement all the goddamn time in my live streams when I go live, and in the cases that I cover for not doing their damn jobs, for not getting off their ass and trying to find these kids. But I tell people to call, blow up the police phone line, send them emails, contact the press, all that. That's fine. But disturbing the peace, blocking driveways, beating on people's fucking windows and shit, that's not the way to go about it.
It's not. It's really not. That's not going to do anything but get these people to not even talk. Give them space to where they might slip up. You know what I'm saying?
Well, sometimes being loud, does get results. It just it depends on the situation, and it depends on the person handling the situation. I don't agree with them all, but I have to say a lot of them do get things, done or found out, or they do pressure people until they, okay, you know what, this is what it is. So I don't know. I think everyone has their own way about doing what they do. There's a lot of YouTubers that do monetize, so they have to continue. Right. So they have to have a video constantly in order to keep that monetization going.
Don't make a fake video just to stay monetized. Don't put out false information just to stay monetized. This isn't even supposed to be about money. I mean, come on with facts. Come out here with facts. Give us facts. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So much of what they're putting out isn't actual information, isn't factual information, has been unvetted, and often hurts the integrity of the case. There's a reason why Cash Gernon's grandmother is out for blood with Benny Keys and Molly Golightly right now, because they really fucked that case up hard. And they destroyed that family. They re-victimized that family time and time again.
BK is the worst.
And I mean, what's Molly Golightly and what she did with Shannon Watts? Like that shit is disgusting, and people still support this shit. Like, why? I don't. I mean, like you said, yeah, YouTube. Okay, YouTube's making money off of her, so YouTube's definitely not going to do anything. But there has to be something that can be done to get these people to. I think earlier when we were on live, who was it from New Zealand? You know, they said that that shit would never slide in my country, and it should be the same here. It should be the same. There should be some kind of.
The sad thing is that we're in a day and age, you know, we're in a time where everyone's out to be a vigilante. And when they see that the system is failing and Ellie is failing, they get all hyped up and they go out and they do take it a little too far sometimes, but sometimes they are provoked as well. I've seen so many different scenarios over the years. I don't agree with it all. I'm not agreeing with it. I'm not making any excuses. I'm not trying to make excuses for it. I'm just saying it's just the YouTube world.
No, what it boils down to is that YouTube doesn't give a shit. They're not going to put a stop to it because all the clicks and views are making money for these YouTubers. And if the YouTubers are making money, then YouTube's making money. So they really don't give a shit what gets put out there.
And that's where all the lawsuits come in with the YouTubers and the families. And then there's lawsuits and then there's this, that, and the other. It's because YouTube won't take channels down. They have. I think Benny Keys' was taken down, was it not? Finally,
yeah,
finally, and then it came right back up. But I don't even know if he still has a channel. I just stopped watching certain ones that are like really bad, you know.
It's just I don't watch them, but it's frustrating, like seeing these videos shared and these videos, and it's like you guys don't even know what the fuck is really going on. You don't know what the fuck is really happening. Like the families where they're over there, like we were saying earlier on live, these poor families, these poor elderly people that live there. If something goes down where it turns to violence, like anybody could get hurt. Anybody could. And I think it has to stop. People are going too far.
Well, and here's the deal. I wouldn't even care about a creator covering the same case every day. Hell, I cover the Timmy D's case significantly. I wouldn't let go of that case. But at the same time that I was doing that, I was covering 5 to 6 different children a day on top of that. I was making sure that faces got saw. These other creators aren't doing that. They could at least share flyers during their live streams of all these different kids in a slideshow so other kids are getting seen, but they're not even fucking doing that. So it's not about the kids. It's about
some do, some don't. I see the difference. I know what you're talking about.
Jody said, give every voiceless person a voice. There are more than enough missing for everyone to cover. Many get stuck on the same, and too many slip through the cracks. Arctic says we have to be Amber Alert. Yeah, if you're gonna cover the same story, that's why I haven't done quitting, because everybody and their mom is covering it, and definitely just saying whatever the fuck they want to say, and people run with it, and they you know believe what they want. There's so many cases, so many, and these people just get stuck on this one freaking case, the case that will bring in more views, the case that everybody's interested in right now. To me,
it's the ones that are current mostly.
And I feel that
several that are current though that you don't even hear about because no one's covering it.
You know, I'd like to hear more about some that haven't been talked about in a while. Like we're coming up on the 1 year of Lena Sardar. Okay.
And I've covered her case 3 or 4 times on my channel.
I have a group for her, and I look for updates and I post what I can. There's not much. I mean, it's really gotten quiet, and I don't like that.
And that's the thing. You know, until something new comes out. Just like in Summer's case, there's really not been any real new information, factual information come out since she went missing. We know there's a bunch of shady ass shit. We know that the parents are shit, but we don't know any facts in the case. We don't know
Nope,
anything about what
nothing.
happened.
That's
And,
true, because
you know,
even
I mean,
everyone lied that was involved in that situation,
yeah,
including
yeah.
that
And
young
then
kid.
you've
Yeah.
got Cody that's missing too. And you
We
know, back in
covered
February, you
we
know,
covered
they
Cody
had
Bigsby.
supposedly found a jacket of his and stuff out in the woods when they were searching. Um, and they were supposed to DNA test that jacket to see if it was actually Cody's jacket or not. Well,
Uh-huh.
here we are. We're sitting here in fucking October. We've never seen anything about anything that came out from those DNA results or anything. If
Has
any,
anyone requested it or called
I
in or asked and requested for the results? Because you know you
T,
can do that too.
TJ
oh,
TJ
yeah,
has TJ has, and that's why we covered Cody Bigsby. I don't know if Arctic. I don't know if you were on that panel.
I wasn't on the
Um,
panel. I was watching that night though.
yeah, but TJ, she lives right there, and
The last I seen about Cody Bigsby was one of the jurors come forward and told a few things, because she's not on the jury anymore, and she did let a few things out. Um, SP Nuggets covered it. It's very interesting. If y'all want to catch that, if you haven't seen that yet.
I haven't. No, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, that was the newest that's come out on him, and it's very interesting. And there
Oh
was some
yeah.
information even leaked that wasn't supposed to be leaked
Oh my God.
about what was in the reports, with the charges and everything. Like the fact that there was blood found in Cody's room.
See, and that's the thing. Just because you have information doesn't mean you need to put that information out. Sometimes leaking that type of information can hurt the integrity of the case. And if you care about these fucking kids, just
Oh,
because
yeah.
you want something doesn't mean you need to put it out there on blast like that.
Right.
Definitely agree.
Definitely.
The
I'm
West
not sure
Forty.
who leaked it. They were just talking about how it was leaked, but she did give some insight on some of the information during the trial and stuff. It was very interesting to know a lot. It was just shocking and sad, you
But
know?
that case is sad all the way around. Corey's freaking sister didn't give a crap about her nephew. She got asked about Cody one time and she said, "Oh, well, it's irrelevant." Talking about how irrelevant her fucking nephew is. And I, and here you are, you've got Black Lives Matter conducting all these searches, which I was applauding them for, but at the same time, they're going and defending this sister of Corey's. And I was like, no, you didn't lost any respect that I had built up for you when you're going to go and defend this bitch that calls her fucking nephew irrelevant.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of the stuff she said has been proven false in the courtroom. So,
Oh, shocker there. I mean,
like, the fact that she showed up at the courthouse and was trying to see him and take him home when he wasn't being really held yet and hadn't really said, "Hey, can I leave yet?" And all this and that and the other. There was multiple officers asked, and they're like, "Never seen her. She never came in here. She never talked to us. She never this." And I'm like, "Whoa, okay." So
Wow.
it was an interesting watch there, but yeah, I just wanted to let you know, I love your big heart, girl. I really love it, and I love where you're coming from, but I know that people, when you call people out, just be prepared for the heat, because
Oh, I don't even care.
they will come for
I'll
you.
take all the heat because I could put it right back out. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. Because maybe they'll look at themselves and be like, oh, okay, maybe I need to start start doing other cases, start bringing awareness for the ones that haven't been out there. I mean, if they're
That's what you need to do. Focus on what you would like to see other creators doing is what you need to set the example and do.
oh yeah, I have been. We have
And
a
you
couple
have,
cases.
yeah,
We have a
and
couple
just
cases
keep it up.
coming.
Like
Yeah.
Arctic Fox. I love it. Every day, all day I get notifications. You're loading a new case. You're loading a video, and I'm like, great. This is what it should be like, to be honest. Like
Exactly.
me, I don't go live. I don't do panels and stuff, but lately I have been talking because I've been asked to. But like with my channel, I just do the little shorts. It's usually when I'm from my TikTok, from my missing children around the world. I do a
Mm-hmm.
little TikTok short on my YouTube page. That way I'm just trying to spread awareness, and I don't, you know what I mean? I don't get into all the details and all the hearsay and the this and that and the
See,
other.
and that's the majority of what I do over on my channel. I do like 3-minute short videos that gets the
Mhm.
basic facts out on these. If there's updates that come along, I'll come and follow up with it. But I don't do 8-hour marathon lives because I don't see the
Oh,
point.
that's crazy. I've
It
seen
definitely,
those.
it definitely is. But I told you the other day, I wish you would do more because the Brandon Embry case that we're, go getting into, like, I love that you did a deep dive before we're gonna go on panel with the mother. Like, I love that you did that.
Well, and I'm going to do a few more of those. I'll do those on the weekends and stuff because it takes hours of research, and then you've got another 2 to 3 hours of recording time. That takes a whole day to put something like that out. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. And
But
always do your research before you put it out and make sure if it's hearsay that you at least say that, you know?
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I just want to do a little quick video because I am just so aggravated with all of this. And me and Sarah,
We both had some
we,
energy lately with some situations.
yeah, I
I get
don't,
passionate. You know how I am. And it's not that I want to argue with people, but when people want to try and change my mind and won't let it go, I'm not backing down. I'm just not one to back down from my own feelings and opinions. I'm actually in Facebook jail over that.
oh my
I
God.
can't, yeah, I can't do a lot of things right now till Thursday.
Well,
I'm used to it though. And it still ain't going to stop me from backing down and from my beliefs, because that's just, I feel sometimes these kids, not sometimes, these kids don't have voices. Someone's got to be their voice, whether we know this child or not. You know
well,
what I
you
mean?
should watch our video we did earlier because we go over some things that I think that you would actually kind of it was a lot of information
I can
like
relate to.
yeah it's not a long video. I think you should go watch it.
We
And
were talking about how police use shady interrogation techniques to elicit false
Oh,
confessions.
yeah.
we
Uh,
often judge off of what media or how people respond afterwards. And it's not okay just to automatically think, oh, this person's guilty, when we just talked about a lot. We talked about, so if you want to go watch that video, it's
yeah, I started to, and then because I've been sick today, I got some immunizations, but I meant to go back and watch it. I know
yeah,
it has to do with Leilani,
yeah, we brought
and
her in there.
and I just want to say one thing about her. They're watching social media because every time one of us comments, well, if she is being told she don't remember, but she really didn't do anything, why wouldn't she be out still looking for him, putting flyers up? Why hasn't she been on the news? Next thing you know, the next day she's on the news, she's begging and pleading for whoever has him to bring him back. And it's like they're reading our comments on social media
I will
because
say,
they
I'll
do.
say this about Leilani. I don't know if she did or didn't do anything to Quentin. But what I do know is that bullshit with the messages that dumbass Darkness Exposed put out there, without the family telling her she could, just to get as many clicks and views as she could. I think
Yeah,
that was
that
a big
was not
red herring.
right.
I
That
think
was
that was
not
a
right.
big red herring. I don't
Because
even think
Billy
that.
Joe even said, don't say anything yet.
I don't think that kid's in a landfill. I don't. I think the reason why the police came out and they did their press conference in the middle of the night is they had no choice after those messages came out on social media.
That's right. Yeah. And just to make it clear, Billy Joe did not put those out on social media first. She privately messaged them to people, asked them not to say anything. Then they got leaked, and then she had to address it, and then the Chatham police had to address it, of course.
Exactly.
But I still think the boyfriend knows more, and I can't believe he was let to leave state like that. Like, that's crazy. The timing for me just don't add up, and the fact that his phone was the one that was used to send the message to the babysitter.
Exactly. I don't know why they let him leave.
In my opinion, that babysitter is the only one that's been a constant advocate for Quentin.
Sarah will disagree with you on that one.
The grandmother never should have had custody of that kid to begin with, given her history.
Yeah, I have mixed feelings with the babysitter, but if you guys watch the video that she released of Billy Joe coming barging into her house and getting in her face and yelling, pay close attention and listen to what it says and watch it more than once, because you'll catch it all of a sudden. Billy Joe says to her, I asked you to help me. I asked for help, and I asked you to go get him.
Okay, no.
So there's something.
She did ask her to go get him, but then she called back and said, I'm going to give Leilani another chance. You need to bring those kids.
And that was a different day. That was a different day, though, not the day he went missing. So I'm not sure if Billy Joe's speaking on the day he went missing, because I think she messaged Billy Joe and said, hey, I got kind of an odd message that they don't need me today, just to let you know. So I don't know what was said any further, because like I said, there was bits and pieces about that.
It was that,
and I'm not going to comment something I don't know.
Yeah, but it was the same weekend. It was the same exact weekend.
I know they asked her to keep him for a while, and then she turned around and said, no, I'm going to give my daughter a chance. That was different. But
so crazy.
The day of, yeah, I know. It's wild. The day of is where I'm trying to figure out, is that what Billy Joe was talking about, or was she talking about a different occasion? Like, apparently there was multiple.
There was multiple, but I think it was definitely that weekend. Like, we should go look that up afterwards, but I'm pretty sure, I'm not going to say it's a fact, but I'm pretty sure it was that same weekend.
And I get it. The babysitter was trying to go with the flow. It's their kid, not mine. Like, I have to do what they say. I can only do so much. And I get all that. But I still don't understand, if she really was reporting it to CPS and stuff, why they weren't out there questioning Billy Joe, seeing that she's not home, seeing that the child was in Leilani's care when it's not supposed to be. And I would love to see the report for that.
Oh, I would too. Because
because then I might change my opinion on the babysitter. But without that proof, I just, right now, I'm in my feelings a little bit about it.
Well, here's the deal. Number one, Grandma should have never had custody with her own rap sheet.
Ever.
And the Leilani should have never been allowed to move in with Grandma after Grandma took custody. So no matter how you cut this piece of cake, the CPS has let this child down, and it's an ever-growing trend. We've seen it in Harmony's case. We saw it in Cody's case. We've seen it in so many of these cases that we cover, and nothing's going to change until they start reforming the rules and regulations for CPS, DHS, whatever the fuck they want to call it in whatever state, that haven't been changed or reformed since the 1960s.
Yep, agreed.
Exactly. Jody said, thank you, Arctic sub. Oh. So she just subbed to you. But yeah, you guys, I appreciate, Spitfire. You guys need to go subscribe to Spitfire. Arctic just put the link in here. She is a new creator, but she's been like supportive this whole time. So she's finally doing her channel. So please go subscribe. But yeah, thank you guys for coming on the panel. I'm so frustrated. I was on
Girl,
my
you know
way.
how my frustration level's been. I go for, one day I'm going to pull my channel down altogether. The next day I'm putting 10 videos out. So
Exactly. But yeah, you guys are welcome on as always, anytime. And I just think that there needs to be some kind of something done. But no, I mean, like you said, nothing could be done. But I feel like as long as we're speaking out, maybe we can make a difference. Maybe.
well, what my thing is here I am. I've only been doing my channel since February. I've almost got 5,000 subs. So that shows that you can grow a channel doing things the right way, covering multiple cases. Yeah, maybe you're not going to hit 100,000 subs in a year doing that, but you can grow a channel doing it the right way.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You definitely deserve to be like way, way, way up there for how much you put in and how much you do, and but you'll get there.
Like I said, I mean, I would rather grow organically and grow slowly and
Yeah.
put quality work out there that's got factual information than do 8-hour marathon shit shows just for the sake of getting 1,000, 2,000 subscribers. So
Right.
That's the way to do it. Yeah.
All right, you guys. Well, I am going to get off of here. I just had to do a little rant because I'm so sick of it. I
Yeah.
am
Oh no,
so
I
sick
don't
of
blame
it.
you.
all right, well, I'm hopping down. I've got stuff to do, but I will see y'all later.
All right. Well, you
Everybody
guys,
have a good day.
All
yes,
right,
thank you for
bye.
coming on. Bye.
Bye.
If you guys have not subscribed to Arctic Fox, please go and subscribe. He's an amazing creator. He does a lot for the missing. Every single day he's posting nonstop. Um, and yeah, like I said, you guys, let's stop subbing and stop getting these people views that, you know, don't need it, that aren't there for the right reasons. A lot of creators, some of them are there, but you can tell the difference between one that is and one that's not, you know? So we have a video coming tomorrow, and it is one of the most horrific cases I have ever seen. Like, this truly haunts me for years and years. So I hope you tune in. It is already up, scheduled for tomorrow. Yeah, and please give this video a thumbs up. Leave in the comments how you feel. When my mom got custody of my nephew, he was 3 months old. My sister was never allowed alone with him until he was 18. Yeah, I mean, it should be like that. You know, if a child gets taken away from the mother, there is a reason for it. And I don't believe at all that that mother should be in the same household with a child. It's ridiculous. But yeah, you guys, I'm gonna get off of here. I am actually getting some tomorrow's pajama day at school. Woohoo! So I need to find pajamas. But have a great night. God bless, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Bye.